A long time ago, in a beautiful land with rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a man. His name was Abraham. Abraham loved God with all his heart. He trusted God so much that he was known as the God's friend. One night, as Abraham looked up at a starry sky, God spoke to him. Abraham, leave your home and your family and go to a land I will show you. Now, Abraham didn't know where this land was. He couldn't see it on a map or ask anyone for directions. But Abraham trusted God. He packed up his tent, his belongings, and his animals, and along with his wife Sarah and a nephew, his name was Lot, they began their journey. As they traveled, Abraham often prayed, God, thank you for leading me. I trust you. I trust you to show me the way. After many days of walking and trusting, God brought Abraham to a land called Canaan. There, God told him, this is the land I will give you and your children. Abraham was amazed, but there was one problem. He and his wife Sarah didn't have any children. They were very old, much older than most grandparents. One night, God told Abraham to look at the stars. Can you count the stars, Abraham? God asked. Abraham shook his head and laughed. There are too many to count. God said to him, that is how many children you will have one day. Even though it seemed impossible, Abraham believed in God. He knew that nothing was too hard for God. Years went by, and still there was no baby. But Abraham kept trusting God. Then one day, Sarah laughed with joy as she held their newborn baby. His name was Isaac. God had kept his promise. But God was not done testing Abraham's faith. When Isaac was a young boy, God told Abraham, take your son to a mountain I will show you and offer him to me as a sacrifice. Abraham's heart was heavy. He loved Isaac so much, but he loved and trusted God even more. So, early the next morning, Abraham and Isaac climbed the mountain. When they reached the top, Isaac asked, Father, where is the lamb for the offering? Abraham said, God will provide. And just as Abraham was about to obey God's command, an angel called out, Stop! Don't hurt the boy. Now I know you truly trust God. Abraham looked up and saw a ram which was caught in a bush. God had provided a sacrifice, just as Abraham had said. Abraham and Isaac praised God together. From that day on, Abraham's faith in God grew even stronger. And just as God promised, Abraham's family grew and grew until they became as countless as the stars in the sky. What is the lesson that we learned from the story? Abraham's story teaches us to trust God even when we don't understand His plans. May God bless you always. The end.